Hey, Tom here from AQ Outdoors. We're here in Moscow, Idaho at the NRS headquarters. Lots coming and going, but what we have in front of us here is the new NRS Riffle Packraft. This boat is pretty new to us anyway, although it does fall into the NRS Packraft line that came out last year. And what's really exciting about NRS getting into packrafting is they're taking those years and years of knowledge that they've built building inflatable boats and taken that technology with their radial welded seams and so on and put it into something that's definitely a little bit different than what else is out there on the market right now. The Riffle itself is their entry into an angling packraft. Kind of an interesting thing when you think about fishing out of a packraft, and I think that's what catches a lot of people off guard. This is a great way of accessing the river. I wouldn't say it's a great option to fish out of, but it's going to get you into remote areas and into shallow areas downriver and into streams that you may not otherwise be able to access easily. That's where packrafts really shine. It's not to say you can't fish out of here. They've done some things where like folding the seat down gives you a raised platform to fish out of, but it's not going to be a great comfortable environment to fish out of. Look into some of their raft packages and things along those lines. But to access remote waterways, that's where packrafts are really incredible at what they do. So I guess what makes this an angling specific packraft? They didn't just, change the color. There was actually some really great thought that went into this boat. Main thing is going to be durability wise. They've reinforced the area up front where you may have, a little bit more rugged footwear on to access the riverbank. So double reinforced up in that area. A little bit more reinforced in the underside, and they've readjusted some of the outfitting to give you some unique attachments for things like rod holders and avoid things where you may snag a line if you are actually fishing out of this boat as well. All right, so feature-wise with the Riffle, you're gonna see a lot of what we see across all of the NRS Packraft range. You've got the T-zip at the back, which is an access to the internal chambers of the packraft. This is great for storing extra gear, especially if you're planning a multi-day or overnight trip. Your sleeping gear and everything can go inside, food and whatnot. Zip it up, pump up the boat, and all of that gear gets stowed away inside in a nice dry compartment. Other than that, you've got their welded seams, which actually has an internal taping as well, so super airtight seams and very, very durable. We've heard from NRS that they had 0 warranties across their Packraft line last year, so really excited that that durability is front and mind for them and really paying dividends in this new line. You've also got attachment points across both side tubes. Those are primarily for carrying rods that have been broken down. You also have a number of attachment points inside of the boat for attaching additional gear, tackle boxes and that kind of thing, both along the front and back of the boat as well. A little bit different grab handle across the front, just making it really easy to drag this boat behind you while you are walking through shallow streams, accessing some of those really remote areas. And they've of course given it the nylon D-rings around the perimeter so that you do have the ability to add perimeter lines for easy egress and re-entry back into the boat should you end up outside of it in the river. Overall, great, well thought out design. Big enough platform that you can carry a good amount of gear, but not so heavy and overkill that you don't want to pack it in with you. We're overall really excited about this packraft. So that's sort of our first thoughts and overview of this boat. I haven't had a chance to get this particular model on the water yet. Looking forward to doing that this spring, and we'll get some updated video as soon as we can do that. But we have paddled a number of the other packrafts, and they're excellent boats. If you do want to learn a little bit more about the unique features and the specifications for this model, you can find all of that information on our website. So check us out at aqoutdoors.com, or you can always leave a comment in the section below and we'll get back to you right away, or visit us in store in either of our Calgary or Edmonton locations.